That was really dark. That,
All of his co-workers were gone.
Uh,
What did it mean?
deja
Stanley
vu.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
1, 2.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Nope, you're not going to do that again. Okay, just trying to... Input, That's different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine. This one's, I'm going to follow your directions all the way. But...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Marketing
office,
Mondays,
hoping
weekly
he might
targets
find an answer
admin.
there.
Free review of the week. Boss inspection, financial panic meeting, we're broke Wednesday, mergers. For goodness sake. Do not alter. Whiteboard without consulting whiteboard manager. Get what? Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Tick. Stand outside. Graphs 40 times wide. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Hire someone to synergize people instead of synergize. What? Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of rubbed out. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished assignments. Write the next day's agenda. Reflect. For goodness sake. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with a diligent employee like yourself... Oh. Yep, stock images, PowerPoint. This is a really weird... Tips are not getting... Let's... No, you're not assuring me everything's okay. This is the worst. Why am I even looking at this? It's a terrible PowerPoint. Where's it? There's the projector, right. Number of slides, chart slide. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict information. This is the most pointless. Wait. Come on. Let's just get out of here. Oh.
Stanley
So he's
stepped
not-
into the broom closet.
he's not in the
but
broom
there was
closet.
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
I'm
No
looking
reason
at...
to still be here.
That's like a radioactive symbol.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I've been playing
He
Fallout
wasn't
4. I
even
want to
doing
loot
anything.
things.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around
Yes.
doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
What are
It
you
didn't even
trying to
occur
open
me
every
because
door I
literally,
see?
This closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
And why does the door open? Every
Maybe
other
to
door
you
is...
this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley
Yep,
was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Shut up! You make me want to stay in this broom
Well, I've
closet
come to
more
a
and
very
more
definite
now.
Conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and collapsed on the keyboard.
No.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yes, but...
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead.
no, they're
He or
not.
She has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's
You're a
indicative
computer.
of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the
What are
area
you?
and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Hey! You know what? I'm going
You
back.
too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I did not really think that... Let's just go. For goodness sake, this is ridiculous.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I said I'd follow your instructions this time. Or attempt to. Which I've done apart from the broom closet. That's the bathroom. That's not what I want. Actually, no. I want the bathroom, actually. I want to go to the toilet now. No, I don't, actually. Shut up! Okay, so
Stepping
this...
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Wait, I can...
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Why have I got an icon? Why have I got an icon here? Can I do something with this?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh, it's for this,
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Well, I'm...
2845.
Fine, sorry, I was trying to work out what this was for, but it's for the keypad, so sorry about that.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Sorry. I didn't try to enter it. Is that? No, that's just a dark corner. Okay. Ooh. Sparks. Yeah, that's perfectly reassuring. Loading. Low. No. Adding. Adding? Doesn't matter.
Deeper into the building,
It's always cut off.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
I feel like there's someone talking and narrating everything I do.
To question the nature of his job.
Also, I'm not Stanley.
Now, when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Maybe there's a narrator which won't let me do, which is insisting on what I do.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape seems like a better idea, actually, but things seem to loop. I guess I can come back.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Whoa.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
The horrible secret is every screen is linked together to play a massive full surround sound version of the Star Wars Christmas special, Forevermore.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
right.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Then let me make my own choices!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
I'm taking control now.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
But you're not helping
was
with
it
that.
Even possible? Had he
You're
truly
really not.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, there we go.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I go about doing that? Just wondering? Up here, maybe? What made it go inactive, though? And why did everyone else leave first? I mean, like, a long time before. Okay. I kind of want to know what all of this does, apart from boops, when you press buttons. Power facility. Sure, let's check that out. Just wanted to look around first, just to be sure.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
No. Goodbye. Forever. Are you part of this? Hello? Anyone there?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I'm really suspicious of you, narrator.
Away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Yeah, I want to know these things.
This strange building hold. But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps
yeah, but I just want to know.
Had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
Does that mean you go away?
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps.
Wait, how did this building go here?
Worth knowing. Stanley
Feels
stepped
like a skyscraper
through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
I'd like to look back to see
of the new path before
what I just walked out of.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to
Is there just a massive skyscraper in the countryside?
Stanley was happy.
Oh, I beat the game. Yay! What? Okay, so... Deja vu?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
That's why right, it's because I waited, isn't it? That's why you're commenting. Let's take a look over here. Is the computer different again? Five. So 5 loops to complete the sequence, I guess?
When Stanley came to a set of 2
No, I'm
doors,
doing the opposite of what you say.
This was not the correct way
every
to the
time
meeting
this
room,
time.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait, what's... Okay.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Oh, because
What was I thinking?
went
It's
right
clearly...
instead of
Oh
left.
dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Is that why?
Now, let's see.
You're looking at your
Down,
script.
Right, left, down.
Do you have a map
left,
up?
Right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Do I drive the van at? Apparently not. Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Wait, no,
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Wait, for goodness sake!
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yes, they were.
Mean. Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
Wait,
room.
actually, can I
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait a minute, it wants to be unplugged, but it's not even plugged in. Okay. Input. Does it change what terminal it's on, the input one? Or did I mess up the sequence? Do I have to do certain endings in different... Okay. This is getting odder and odder.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Okay, that explains.
Something's changed. Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
No.
the story somewhere or... Hold on.
No,
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah,
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
What?
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Sure. Story. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. I guess. Are you over here? No. Is this one of these?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
No.
It's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Wait, no!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
No, we
meeting
still haven't
room.
restarted
Perhaps he
properly.
had
We haven't
simply
got a
missed
new...
memo.
You haven't got a new input thing. I guess. Yes, that's a sign it's supposed to restart. Oh good, no
Okay,
doors.
Yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
No.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. What the?
Aha! I
Um,
knew we'd missed something.
this-
The story. Here it comes.
Oh great,
Wait, never
possible
mind. Not the
corridor.
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Sure.
Now this... well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
This is new.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
No.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Sure. Let's just... What? Oh, we haven't been... we weren't able to go in here before. Hey, Solitaire. Can I... Oh, you can't even... Oh. It's a lovely line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's
it
over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Does it?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What in the world?
Cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern.
Okay.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
I have no idea why I just use Steam's screenshotting. It's a lovely fern. Ferns? Ferni? Ferns. Ferns. Ferns is the definite multiple of fern. I go with ferns. Okay. I think we've... know what that's like.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Great, now the the bodiless narrator is talking to the inanimate line.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, come on! I kind of like...
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Try that.
Exciting, daring,
You can play.
mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Once upon a time.
Yes, this is exciting. Just
There was
me
a
and Stanley forging a
story.
new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Space, Pokemon,
Oh,
dinosaurs.
no, not you again.
That-
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Broke
Just
through
don't
the
acknowledge it. We should be fine.
time travel, spaceships, dinosaurs, sci-fi, Pokemon. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far. Oh, goodbye. Way. How was I going with that
A
story
choice.
anyway?
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Finally.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so
What?
I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn
Yes.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Back where we
Since
started.
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Yes, but we
Another
have no way
victory
of
for logic.
knowing.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this?
What?
The confusion ending.
Deviate
You're
from the...
telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
Sandy...
That's really how all this goes? It's all
What? Find the
determined?
books.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I
Eventually
just supposed to
unexplored
forget? Well, what if I don't want to
Territory.
forget?
Confusion ending
My mind
schedule.
goes blank
Narrator
simply
fakes
because it's
previous
written here on
restarts.
this thing.
Stanley attempts to play the story is
wall.
prevented.
Well,
Follow the
you
line.
consulted me.
Find
Why
another
do I get to
office.
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it
Bookstore.
really-
Narrator is gone. Stanley
No,
died.
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Doors
I
pointing
won't
either way.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do
Now
it.
you know how I
won't
feel.
Do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
Yes,
I hope
but-
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Sure. What? The schedule's took over, hasn't it? Or have we actually restarted?